Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at a stack of sources that are really questioning the whole idea of a traditional university degree in the age of AI.
You really are.
Our mission here is to unpack why it's starting to look more like a long, expensive detour than a direct path to a career.
And it's all about speed. One source we have makes this incredible claim that required skills are now changing 66% faster than they were just a few years ago.
66%. Wow. So what does that velocity, the speed, actually mean for the value of spending 4 years on a degree?
Well, that's the core of the obsolescence problem.
Right.
An educational model built for a much slower industrial era. It just can't keep up. It's not designed to.
So the curriculum is basically out of date before you even graduate.
Exactly. Think about it. Curricula can take years to develop and approve. The sources give a great example, a computer science degree from 2021. By 2025, huge chunks of it could be obsolete.
Especially in what areas like AI and cloud computing.
Precisely. Those fields move at lightning speed.
Okay, but hold on. What about the foundational theory? Doesn't that still count for something? Or is this just about the lack of, practical hands-on skills?
That's a great question, and it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
But the practical gap is where the financial risk really lies.
The financial risk?
Yeah, you contrast the cost, we're talking tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, with these online boot camps that give you targeted, industry-ready AI skills for a tiny fraction of that price.
And suddenly the ROI on that degree looks pretty bleak.
It's a huge gamble.
And you can see that gamble not paying off in the hiring numbers. The data is, well, it's pretty shocking.
It is.
Only 30% of 2025 graduates got jobs in their actual field. That's down from 41% just the year before.
And nearly half of them say they feel unprepared for even an entry-level job.
So they have the credential, but not the capability.
Which is where the sources bring in this fascinating concept they call the McDonaldization of higher education.
McDonaldization. What do they mean by that?
They mean the system is built for uniformity, for mass production. It's about efficiently pushing students through a standardized process to get a credential at the end.
Like an assembly line.
Exactly. And that model completely fails to prepare you for a job that needs you to adapt and learn new technical skills on the fly.
And that explains why employers are starting to just walk away from the degree as a requirement.
The numbers are staggering. 85% of employers are using skills-based hiring this year.
And we're not talking small companies. It's Google, Apple, IBM. They're all dropping degree requirements for a lot of their jobs.
The golden ticket is gone.
So if the old model is broken, what's the path forward? What does the fix even look like?
It has to be a radical shift. The sources are clear on this. Institutions have to build their curriculums for continuous reform.
Meaning
things like AI literacy and prompt engineering need to become core subjects, not just electives. It's not just about learning to code in Python anymore.
Can you just quickly unpack that? Why is prompt engineering more important now than a coding language?
Because the AI agents are starting to handle more of the basic coding, the real high-value human skill is shifting. It's now about how you strategically and ethically instruct those AI systems to get the outcome you want.
So it's about complementing the AI, not competing with it.
That's the key. The irreplaceable human skills are what matter now. Critical thinking, creativity, complex problem solving, and ethical judgment.
And I imagine policy has to change too.
It has to. Governments need to start recognizing professional certifications and real-world experience as being just as valid as a degree. Maybe even more so.
So when we boil it all down, the takeaway is pretty clear. Success is now defined by agility, by what you can actually do, not by credential that's 4 years out of date.
Demonstrable capability over credentials.
And the final thought the sources leave us with is this. If 53% of employers are already ditching degree requirements, how long until the other 47% follow? Does that make a 4-year degree an unnecessary gamble for you? And what's the one specific skill or certification you should prioritize learning this week?